Next thing we'll look at is the gold market /GC. And this chart right over here, pretty involved because it has a lot of things on there. This dashed line is silver. Let me just get this aligned properly. This needs to be at a 2-year daily. Just going to move out to a 2-year. There's the alignments, right? So this right over here is the silver right over there. This red dot is a shifted dominant, and for those of you that are taking our cycle analysis workshop, you do understand what that means. And the potential is that if that's the case and you got lower in here, that you don't have a lot of upside. And that's why we're only projecting on these bullish patterns it to move up to 1940 to 1967 right in here. And that probably be all that this market can get. So what we expected last week was that we were going to get a drop pretty much right into this areas of the support zones, and then begin to move up again. And you can see that looks like it started. If it gets underneath this level of about 1885, 1884, is that there? That is bad. And that would really be a bad signal, and we would not then expect this kind of an upside move. So that's kind of the level that we think is a little bit of a danger, around 1884, if it gets below there. And we're not all that far, $22. So it's important that this then gets some legs and move on the upside. I'm going to show you the dollar, which I think is turning down, and that will help if that happens. So what we see here is momentum now still negative. It's trying to, oh no, sorry, here's that blue dot, right, blue arrow. It turned neutral. So we improved here a bit to neutral, and we think that the upside movement here is going to be relatively muted in there. We still have downside patterns that are suggestive, looking at these negative cycles forming in here, and it looks like that the upside will be relatively muted. The momentum, we would say, needs to really turn to positive in here to give you a good sign, which we don't see right now. So it's very, very dependent right now on the dollar, and the dollar moving down to be able to get this kind of a lift, or else I think that the long side will be pretty disappointed. I want to make a point in here that the gold stocks are in what we consider to be negative patterns. And it seems like the holders of gold stocks are getting out ahead of what could be a bigger correction down the road in the gold market. So we've been massively bullish on gold for a lot of time in here and caught huge moves on the upside. But now we're cautious. We just don't think that there's a ton of upside potential here in the gold market. 1940, 1967 in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and that may be it.